another episode of Mangamentality Podcast. I'm your host, King Akh. Here we have our co-host,
Shimon J. You can follow me on Instagram at shimon.j.
and our guest host.
Back at it again. It's your boy C, SEA-BAP. Nice to see you.
Let's get right to it.
Okay, y'all. So we went through the best animes of all time. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of backlash.
There was.
People was not feeling Dragon Ball Z all the way at the top of the list like that.
Haters. The lot of you.
So, we got to give them something more to talk about. What is the best fights, though, in anime history? It doesn't have to be, particular to the shows, but just in y'all opinion of all the shows, what was the best fights?
I'll give you one right now. The last fight, Naruto, the last battle, that's it right there. That's it right there. I mean, it's the whole point of the show. The whole point of the show, the entire plot of the series leads us to that one moment. So it's a good looking fight, and it means so much in terms of the show. I definitely put the last battle in there.
Now, hang on a sec. You gonna tell me that the intensity of the first fight that Naruto and Sasuke had doesn't completely wash the last fight?
No, and it's not about intensity. Remember, it's about what it stands for, what it means, what the blows meant. They were just fighting because they were angry kids. The last battle, it means something. That meant much more than that. Sasuke came home. People were dying. People were losing their lives. We thought Choji died. We thought Choji gave his all. They said Sasuke retrieval arc. Orochimaru, the terrorist, he out here having a good day, having fun. But they took that man down. They brought Sasuke back. At the cost of 2 arms? Come on.
That ain't enough, bro.
So why you not feeling it, though, Christian?
Because all I'm saying is, if you really think about the last fight is probably the most amazing cinematic experience. Like, if you watch the last fight, you can watch it anytime.
Cinematic experience.
It's a cinematic experience. I'll say that. I'll say, if you look at the entirety of the animation style and everything, and how everything, evolved as the show progressed, the last fight is cool. But if you look at the first fight, all of the tension building up over the entirety of the first series before the time skip, all of that is being built up to this one big fight, and you get to finally see them they were at each other's necks the entire time. Sasuke's jealous because Naruto's strong. Naruto's jealous because Sasuke's a prodigy. This, that, and the other. And they just want to be friends, but at the same time, all these things are in the way. Now Sasuke's edgy because his brother killed his family. And so it's like, all these things build up to this one boiling point, and then they finally fight, and it's fine. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, if you like the last fight,
those are some sound. Usually, he don't have the best reasons, but Christian gave some good reasons.
I don't care. It means less. The fight was cool. You're right. The fight was hard. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I love that fight, but it's just not the last battle. Even the name, the last battle. It means something. Yeah. Everything that you talked about is encapsulated in the last battle. There's flashbacks to that fight in the last battle. It's just better by default.
It's going to be better.
Naturally, it's going to be better. They built on top of that.
And they're supposed to be significantly stronger?
Yes,
and more
significantly
skilled.
stronger.
Yeah, 100%.
They're like
okay. So you don't think that's the best because of skill wise. You think you just enjoy the way it visually looks more because you mentioned cinematic.
No, because it's definitely a lot better looking. The last fight's a lot better looking. There's a lot more going on. But the thing about it is, when you think about it, Naruto is fighting as hard as he can in the first fight to try and bring Sasuke back. Sasuke is fighting as hard as he can to leave. In the last fight, Naruto's holding back the entire time. Oh. He's holding back. He does not want to kill Sasuke. Sasuke is fighting to kill Naruto the entirety of the last fight. So clearly, if Naruto wanted to, he could have just bodied Sasuke, knocked him out, and dipped. Yeah. But literally, it's to the point where even Sasuke had captured the tailed beast, which the tailed beast, the 9 tails, is part of Naruto's power. Yeah. So he took half of Naruto's power to fight Naruto and still was not able to beat a held back Naruto.
No, okay. So that's an important point. So you're saying that Naruto didn't give his all, and he wasn't trying to actually kill his opponent.
He wasn't trying to. Well, of course, he's not trying to kill him in the.
But you said Sasuke was trying to kill him, though.
Oh yeah, the whole time.
So is this facts? Can you confirm this? Because if so, then that fight was not that fire.
False, but it is facts. See, Naruto was holding back, but it's because he knew how much stronger he was. But it wasn't about the strength at that point for him. It was about getting what he wanted in the beginning, which is bringing his friend back. He knew that he was stronger than Sasuke. He knew that if he wanted to kill Sasuke, he could. And Sasuke knew it too.
Why he was holding back though?
Because he didn't want to kill his friend. He wanted his friend to come back with him. By this point, they had learned that they're actually like reincarnations of literal brothers. Like they're Naruto and Sasuke are the reincarnation of two brothers from a very long time ago. So they actually are supposed to be like this.
Ashura.
They're supposed to be locked in. And Naruto knows that. And even though they're no longer related in the literal sense because they're from two different clans by this point, Naruto knows that he does not want to kill Sasuke. But Sasuke is so rebellious and he wants to leave. He wants to prove that he's stronger than Naruto.
Oh, no. Not at that point in the fight.
Well, hold on.
Come on now.
It's not him not wanting to kill Sasuke. It doesn't take away from the fight for me. In fact, it adds on to it. Now it adds an emotional layer. Because before, they were fighting because they had different ideas. They were mad at each other. But now, Naruto is growing as a person. They both growing as people. And Naruto knows something. He's like, you know what? I could kill him, but I shouldn't. But I can't just let him beat me up. I got to fight back, but I can't kill him. Because that's not the goal. The point is to bring him home. And so he knows that. And so you're watching him hold back. You're watching Sasuke figure out that he is holding back, getting angry that he's holding back and fighting harder. Now Naruto got to bring it up, but he's still doing that, which is what I liked about it. Like he still understands what he has to do, no matter how mad he gets or how hard he gets punched in the face. He's like, you know what? I can't kill him.
Right.
I got to bring him home, and he pulled it off. He was successful. I mean, he's the main character, but still, I came for that. They delivered.
Yeah.
They delivered. The last battle. Come on, it's the last battle. He's hating. He's over there.
I'm not hating. All
Okay,
right,
so maybe y'all don't agree on that.
No, because listen. You said he was fighting for something else. But remember, he's not fighting because he wants to leave in the last fight. He's fighting because he wants to become the Hokage.
I mean, in general.
We're talking about the last fight.
Yeah.
The last fight, Sasuke was fighting because he wanted to become the Hokage.
That couldn't happen.
Exactly.
That couldn't happen.
Exactly. But all I'm saying is Naruto definitely didn't have to lose his arm. He definitely didn't have to. He could have easily upped his power above Sasuke, bodied Sasuke, and brought him back to the village.
That wouldn't have worked.
Why would that not have worked?
Bro, why would it work?
No, I'm trying to figure out why it wouldn't work. Because why did he have to lose his arm? What? So they can relate?
That's such a. So you're saying that you wouldn't relate to somebody to that degree?
If you
no, you're not listening. Listen. Naruto had to do something, right? And you know Sasuke is hard headed. They're both hard headed. Naruto hard headed, but Sasuke at that point was a knucklehead. Like he was not listening to words, only to action.
Agreeable.
And he knows if you knock Sasuke out and you bring him back to the village, the moment he opens his eyes, he's flying out the window and leaving again to figure out how to become Hokage. If he didn't get him to admit to come back, if he didn't get him to be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should stay by doing what he thought he should do, which happened to go in as ending it with a truce, I doubt Sasuke would have stayed.
Who said it was ending it with a truce?
They were both. You can't end it any other way. You guys are both passed out. You guys have the same injuries. They both can't move. There's nothing past that. They couldn't speak. They're unconscious. Blood connected on the ground. That looked like a truce to me, or at least a draw. Something. There's nothing past that.
We can say it's a draw.
Well, we know y'all not gonna agree. We know that, but y'all have similar points, but just y'all. It's just two different point of views on it. But if that's not gonna be the first one, what's another one that you think, out of all the anime fights, you think would make it to the list?
Goku and Frieza.
All right.
Yeah, you can't fight that one.
Yeah.
Goku and Frieza.
That's the most gas fight of all time. Yeah, it's definitely one of.
Yeah.
He blew up my friend in front of me.
Yeah, you gotta go for that.
You gotta get washed.
You gotta go.
So people that are not familiar with the fight, like, how would y'all describe it?
I'll do it. Okay, so Goku's the main character of Dragon Ball. Frieza's the main antagonist, at least up to that point. And what happened was Frieza, both people want the Dragon Ball, right? They want the Dragon Balls. Frieza wants to wish, what do you want, immortality?
Yeah, he wanted immortality.
Yeah. Frieza wanted immortality, which could have been granted if you were to get the Dragon Balls. And Goku wanted, basically, he wanted something else. He didn't want Frieza to get that because
he wanted to get the Z fighters back.
Yes, his friends, his teammates had passed away in previous battles related to Frieza, and he knows that he can wish them back with the Dragon Ball. So now they have two very opposing goals. You got the guy who killed your friends want to be immortal, and your friends being dead. So one of them has to get the Dragon Balls to go back. And now they get to the place where the Dragon Balls are, right? But as this is happening, Frieza's like picking off Goku's friends one by one. So he picks off Vegeta, right? Vegeta's dead. And then he picks Krillin, Goku's lifelong best friend.
Since Dragon
Since
Ball.
he met another person that wasn't his grandfather, he picked him up into the air. And he blew him up.
with the Force.
Essentially with the Force. Goku
That's wild.
sees this and he snaps.
Yeah.
He snapped. For the first time in the whole series, we see a Super Saiyan. The legendary, mythical Super Saiyan. We see it now.
Wow.
Goku, he breaks. He's like, we can't do this anymore.
And it's not even
And he
just about the
snaps.
Super Saiyan. It's just the fact that Goku is this calm-hearted individual. You know, you always see Goku as this cheerful, oh, I just want to fight and have fun type guy. And then, don't shake your head.
No, I'm saying it wasn't that then. He got angry. He snapped. Like,
At that moment,
till
at that
point,
moment,
yeah.
it wasn't even. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna do. No, you killed my best friend.
You gotta go.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's up there. You gotta be up there.
Yeah.
And to all the Dragon Ball haters from the last one, this one's for you. It's
Oh
up
no,
there.
it's for you. Oh no, I ain't.
up
I ain't
So,
I don't
so
forget.
even if you don't think Dragon Ball Z should be so far up on the list, it's like undoubtedly like you gotta agree with this fight.
Undoubtedly.
Most people agreed with the fact that Goku versus Frieza is the most iconic fight of all time. Like even with it being the longest anime fight of all time.
And anime fights are so long.
And that's the longest one.
I think it's spanned over like what 10, 20 episodes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So is this several seasons or is this like
No, it was 1 5-minute battle.
Oh, wow.
1 5-minute battle was a 20 episode type thing. I don't even remember how many episodes it was. It was a lot though.
yeah.
It was more than 5 minutes. That's all we know.
All right. So One Piece was number 1, right?
Yes,
We gotta talk about Luffy. Gotta talk about Luffy's fight.
we do.
Which one of Luffy's fights for you is like at the top?
And you know, I'm gonna say with a lot of pride. Say with a little bit of bass in my voice. You know, Luffy versus Katakuri. Katakuri. It was not a joke. It was.
You gotta look in the camera.
Katakuri. He was no joke. He was no bum. He was not sorry. It was not like I can go to this island and clear it out. No.
Yeah.
You got to give me the
Katakuri was him.
let me get this context on this fight.
Okay. So there's this, I'm not even going. You gotta watch it. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. But I'll give it to you like this. Luffy's fruit is the gum fruit. It allows him to stretch.
Stretchy, man.
Katakuri's fruit was dough. That's like a counter almost. Because you got someone that can stretch and you got someone who can stretch and has projectiles. So Luffy already he came at a disadvantage. Not to mention, Katakuri already had the stuff. He already had hockey, so he could already make people like pass out. He already he could turn his body black just like Luffy could to make him stronger.
With the gears?
With the hockey still. Armament hockey. Armament hockey. That makes him black. It makes him black. Black's a strong color. They knew that. So,
They already knew.
Yeah, they already
Yeah.
knew. Yeah. Katakuri was so serious that he was relentless. Like Luffy had to make a new form in the fight to defeat him because he couldn't beat him regularly. Katakuri could see. Katakuri was so fast that you had to look into the future to avoid the attack. That's how fast Katakuri was. Luffy had to invent time travel. He had to sit there and think about it and sense what was going to happen next and then move out the way. And it'll be like this much.
Gonna lie, that's a lot of bad.
This much sick.
That is definitely.
Is there anything like equivalent to that ever in anime, like fighting
versus
that you have to look into the future to?
Yeah,
Goku.
in Dragon Ball, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Dragon Ball.
Okay.
And I think in JoJo in some parts, I'm not sure about that, but
Yeah.
I know for a fact it's in Dragon Ball.
You watch JoJo, Christian?
Yeah. If we're talking about looking into the future,
A glance.
like it's not really in the sense that during the world fight, it was the
Talking about with Dio.
It was the world fight, Dio versus Jotaro. It wasn't really that he was looking into the future. It was that he had to anticipate Dio stopping time, and he only had a certain frame of time in which he could move in that stop time. So he had to, I guess you could say it was looking into the future per se, but really it was more like he was like trying to use what little time he had in that stopped space to try and counteract Dio's attack. Whereas Hit versus Goku, and I guess you could say Luffy versus Katakuri, they basically had to move in advance.
Yeah. It was like a preemptive strike almost. Like they had to do it before they could do it in the future, which is it sounds like it's in reverse, but it's really not. Because you think if something happens in the future, you can just wait till it happens. But they can't. They can't sacrifice that time. They have to do something first before they can get the chance to do what they're gonna do. So it's like a super preemptive strike. But yeah, Luffy he was on 10.
Yeah.
Goku
He was
versus
on
Hit was
10.
crazy though. You got
It was crazy.
If we're talking about time fights, Goku broke time.
We're not talking about time fights though. We're talking about best fights. I would definitely say that Luffy was snapping. He was
Let me tell
going
you about
stupid.
best fight real quick.
I can't. He was going stupid. He was going crazy.
I'm happy to see that in these lists of fights that there's a show I know in there.
Okay.
Jujutsu Kaisen. And I see Itadori and Ubaro versus who were they fighting?
Wait, is that the last fight? Last fight of season 1.
That's a big man. That's a strong person.
Wait, was it 2 people?
Yeah, it was this one. This guy. He's like in the green. That wasn't the biggest one to me.
No. To me, it was the one I liked the most was with Itadori.
The patch face
and
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
When they jumped him, that was so
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I would have jumped him too.
They beat the dog.
That was crazy.
That has to be up there. That has to
Oh,
be up there.
that's top 10.
And you know what's crazy? It's such a new show, but a lot of shows, when they do a fight, right? They don't do the fights in a way where it's like, oh, blow.
Right,
blow.
right. Blow for blow.
Yeah, no. They
were boxing.
They jumped him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, they jumped him. Like most times when you jump like a villain,
Yeah.
you can't really jump them well because they're just so good at what they do. They're like catching feet and swords.
They
and
were
stuff.
going so fast.
Jumping Broly.
Yeah. It doesn't work out. But Itadori, they were putting the hands.
And
on
what's
him.
the other guy's name?
I don't know. I used to call him Glasses.
Glasses is crazy. That's disrespectful.
Bro, I don't know. Here's this weird
He's so
fit.
much more than that.
He's funny.
He's not funny.
No,
He's like
Y'all-
intentionally not humorous.
That's
at
the
all.
point. That's what makes him funny, though. It's the fact that he's so not.
He's so
funny.
serious.
He's so serious that it's funny.
Yeah.
You'd be like, bro, just crack a smile a little bit. Nothing.
I was talking about the blonde man.
Yeah, he's
The
funny.
Yeah.
He is.
He's so funny though.
He
Right?
is funny.
Yeah. He came back after his years of working in corporate America. And it was
He's
He
funny.
gave up. He said, "No,
He
it's
gave
not
up.
for me." Not for me. That little knife is all he need. He get to work. He gets
that
to work.
little knife, that big thing. It is big.
No, I'm talking about. Oh, you're.
That's wrapped.
it-
Yeah.
yeah. All he need that butcher knife. You get to work.
Handle y'all.
Handle.
Okay, so
Whole
y'all,
crew.
out of the 4 that was named, y'all what's your order?
I'm not gonna lie. I can't really rank Luffy versus Katakuri because I have yet to see it.
I'll do it. I have seen it, and I can rank it for you. In terms of influence,
Yeah.
okay. Number 1, you can agree on this. Number 1, definitely Dragon Ball. Goku versus Frieza. Number 1. Mm-hmm. Number 2. This is where it gets tricky immediately off the rap. It has an influence.
You could put Naruto and Sasuke up there.
Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke, and really a part of it is also time, right? Because it's almost like it's in order of how far back it was. So 1 through 4, Goku versus Frieza, Naruto versus Sasuke, Luffy versus Katakuri, and 4, Itadori and his ops,
Yeah.
numerous ops that he.
Yeah.
And
Itadori's GOAT.
But the thing
Yeah.
is that all the fights are good.
I
That's
like
not like the problem.
the
They're
reason
all
why-
good fights.
The reason why I think Jujutsu Kaisen is so different because it's hand-to-hand combat.
It is.
It's like little. Of course, they're using cursed energy,
Mm.
but it's like it's hand-to-hand combat. It's not like they're throwing
I mean, it's still tight.
elements at somebody
We're
or
all sleeping on one really important fight though.
what.
Gyutaro versus everyone. Gyutaro and Daki versus everyone.
No,
No, that fight was gas. Y'all.
it was, but
leaving
they got. It was in the beginning. Well, first of all, Daki don't even know how to fight. Let's just be honest.
No, Daki was. We don't care about Daki.
Yeah.
she was just there fighting. She was fighting the fodder, which unfortunately.
Exactly. She's good at beating maybe a civilian. I feel like the brother doesn't have to come out all the time, but
Yeah, but when you think about it, Gyutaro is my favorite character. He's my favorite.
your favorite character or villain?
My favorite demon by far is Gyutaro.
Yeah. Nah, that's not my favorite, but
I mean, Akaza is okay, but Gyutaro.
it's Akaza.
Gyutaro.
It's Akaza for me.
Gyutaro got that envy that.
Talking about the guy with the ugly voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so
And
envious.
he's like
of
ripping
you.
off his skin.
That man is nasty, bro.
You got 3 beautiful women with you. I'm so envious of you. Oh, how fortunate it is to be you.
Exactly.
He's right, but I mean, he's a hater.
I'm a hater though.
I guess
I think that should be in the list though. It should. It is slipped on.
No, it's definitely
The fight
a
of
great fight.
between Gyutaro, that's how you pronounce
Gyutaro.
it? Yeah, and
Gyutaro. But you gotta think though, the fight is expensive.
versus Tengen.
Tengen Uzui. You got Tengen Uzui. You got Zenitsu. You got Bloodlusted Tanjiro. And you got Inosuke.
Don't forget my friend.
Yeah, Inosuke.
Yes,
Well,
Inosuke.
that's not what it's called, but we can't really talk about that right now.
I'm not gonna call. I mean, that's not the name. I'm saying he was bloodlusted. He was definitely bloodlusted. He was. Look, there was so much going on in that fight. That what? No, I get that one. I'll get it when it's processed.
Yeah.
It had me at the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
It had me at the edge of my seat. I was watching like this.
Tengen and Gyutaro, that last round.
Yeah, my eyes are wide.
It was
Yeah,
so
for sure.
cool looking.
It
Too.
was-
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. It was like
Now that's cinematic. I feel like a lot of people talk about this. That was the cinematic beauty. That episode of that fighting.
beautiful fight.
Yeah, even when they like died, the
explosion. The
Yeah.
explosion. That was also very nice to look at.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Another one. Really, that's Demon Slayer's like. I feel like that's Demon Slayer's strong suit. They know the animation is gonna look good. You don't know anybody's
it's gonna
names.
slap every time.
You don't know. Like my dad came in there, he don't know nobody on the screen but Tanjiro.
Yeah.
He was like, "Where's the water guy? He's not here. He's just looking for Tanjiro." He sees Tanjiro, and he still sat there and watched 20 minutes because it's just how visually appealing it looks.
Even
I gotta
like
give
when
it
they
props.
like zoomed out on the fight too, and you could see everybody. You could see all the individual fights going on at the same time. Like it was so cool because like the wives were watching from the roof. You could see Tengen and Tanjiro fighting Gyutaro, Daki's fighting Inosuke and
Zenitsu. Yeah.
They packed her up real good.
What? Nah, that lightning
Godspeed.
lariat ankle breaker.
I can only use it once a day.
she said no chance. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Watch Demon Slayer.
Yes.
Please.
Watch Demon Slayer. But yeah.
Well, that's how we have it. That's our list.
Wanna play varsity?
Ay, run it up by the morning. Only one still on it.